Hello, 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 my friends. This is Yvette Uloa, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to share something that could be life-changing. Have you ever struggled with headaches? Or have you noticed that maybe when you're near an iPad, you start getting weird energy or weird headaches? Would you like to be more healthy? I'm going to share 3 quick tips to help you deal with all the changes that are going on with technology, especially right now that people are inside the house 24/7. We're all going through a lot of pain, a lot of chaos outside, and people are in quarantine. So guess what? When we're inside the house, more devices are plugged in. We're using Wi-Fi 24/7. We're doing lots of things that are generating a lot of magnetic energy, electric energy, and electromagnetic frequencies. And so I wanted to share some tips in the next few minutes on how you can surf through this, because it is a world that is changing, and it is changing fast. Some of you may not even have heard of electromagnetic frequencies, but the way I ran into it was October of last year. I moved here from Brazil, and I was living in Brazil at a healing center. I was going through a massive healing journey, and I was away from technology. Wi-Fi, they had 3G, but it was really more like 2G. Hello, little guy. We got little buddy here. And so I was going, I went from a place where it was a farm town where the healing center was to moving to the USA. And when I moved to the USA, what happened is we bought a new house. It was being constructed. It was in the corner, so it wasn't surrounded by too many other houses. But when I got to the house, I started to get massive headaches. And I'm telling you, I'm not one to get headaches or be, into any of that stuff. I'm super healthy other than what I have gone through. But I started getting headaches so bad, my friends, that I would be down on the floor crying. It felt like somebody grabbed a knife and was going like this inside my brain. But I didn't see anything, and I didn't understand what was happening until we had the Wi-Fi guy come and install it at the house. Remember, I was used to 2G, so 2G and 3G were not that strong, and plus the Wi-Fi in that remote town was super choppy and would go away. Sometimes it would work, sometimes it didn't. And so what happened is the AT&T guy came to install the Wi-Fi, and he was upstairs, and all of a sudden, when I was in the living room, I felt like somebody just hit me. And they hit me so hard, and I fell down to the floor, and I started crying because the pain was so strong. And I was like, am I getting a migraine? What the hell's going on? So little buddy, my dog, he goes running to my husband, and he's like, come, come, come. And he brings my husband. Yes, I'm talking about you, little buddy. And so he comes and gets my husband. My husband comes. I'm outside as far away from the house because I don't know what's going on. And he comes in, and Dave's like, what happened? Like, he thought it was in an accident because I was crying my heart out. And thank you, baby. He's an emotional support dog. So he's like, Mama, are we okay? We're okay, baby. I'm just telling a story. Thank you for being so caring. And so I was outside crying. David comes, he's like, what happened? I go, I don't know. I just had like somebody hit me with electricity. So he goes up and he asks the AT&T guy, what did you just do in the house? He's like, oh, I just connected the Wi-Fi to the Eero device. And Dave's like, what is this Eero device? He's like, oh, most houses now, smart homes, have an Eero device that creates a mesh effect so that Wi-Fi goes and gets distributed all around the house. And so Dave was like, what is this Eero device? We emailed the developer. We're like, what is this Eero device? We never ordered one. We never requested one. The developer tells us, oh, this Eero device is amazing. We're testing out smart homes, so we wanted to gift you with one of the first ones. So we're experimenting to see how you like it. And Dave's like, we never requested this Eero device. Take it out of our house. My wife is dying with headaches, and I have never had migraines for 48 years of my life until I got to this house where I started getting them, as soon as the guy installed the Wi-Fi. So they came and they took away this Eero device, which created a mesh. So there was like mini antennas throughout the house so that Wi-Fi would be better. They took away the Eero device and they installed the Wi-Fi without it. And guess what? The headaches went away a little bit, but they were still there. So then I had to call the Wi-Fi company. I said, what speed are you at? They said, it's the fastest speed. It's amazing. I said, lower the speed. I had to lower the speed 3 times, and I don't know if there's a correlation to speed or not, but we are, unfortunately and fortunately, at the lowest speed at our house, and the headaches went away. Then we had to unsmart the house. So there was, everything was electric with some meter that was read somewhere else. The electric meter in the house and the gas meter in the house were now electric. What does that mean? Wireless, remote. Means somebody at the electricity company 4 or 5 miles from here can read our meter from their office. So it means it's intermittently sending messages. So if any of this is making sense, because I'm very, very, very passionate, please just type in and let me know if this is making sense. Thank you, or you're crazy girl, whatever. Give me some feedback because I want to see it. So what happened is, now I have the electric meter that's sending messages, and so, because the headaches kept on going even though we lowered the Wi-Fi to the lowest and we took this Eero mesh device. So then I called the gas company and the electric company. I said, what are you guys doing? Why do I have this electric meter? They're like, oh, it's the new smart way to do it. They're gonna take everything to the traffic lights, the lights in the street, everything's gonna be smart. Well, guess what, my friends? I have a friend who has an electric meter that was installed right next to his bedroom. He has 6 tumors in his head that he's fighting through. I'm not saying it's related. I'm saying do your own homework and be careful, because this stuff has not been proven. They're saying this is the future cancer. A lot of people are getting brain tumors, even children and teenagers. So if this is making sense, please type in, thank you, Yvette, I get it, it's happening to me. If anybody has had headaches, or have you experienced anything with this? So I called the gas company, I called the electric company, I said, take this electric meter away from my house. So they took it, they replaced it, and they put a manual one. So you mean now they have to come and read the manual. I had to pay an extra $10, but you know what? It was worth it. Because now I have a manual. So then the next thing we had to do is cut the sun power. So we have solar panels here, and those solar panels were sending electronically to the company, the readings. So I had to hardwire the solar panels. Oh my God. We had to unsmart our house. Thank you so much, Jolene, for sharing, because those headaches, you guys, I had never, 48 years I've been alive. I've never had migraines. But coming from Brazil, where I didn't have any of that, to being gone for 2 years and then coming here to the USA, everything has been made smart in the last 2 years. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing. Thank you. Technology is crazy. Please share this with people, because a lot of people are getting headaches and don't know why. I went to my acupuncturist and she said tons of people are coming in with vertigo. Vertigo is coming from all these electronic devices that are being on all day. And so Dave was not experiencing the Eros, but he started experiencing some headaches. He wasn't as vulnerable as I was, because I had really, really detoxed and I had really cleansed my body a ton through my healing journey. But then he started feeling them as well. Not at the same level, but there were times when we knew something had been turned on around the house, or, you know, because he's like, whoa, I'm feeling them, and just they come like waves. And so what happened is we actually hired an EMF expert. And if you guys want his info, I'm happy to share it. He can do an online coaching session, or he can go to your house if you're in California. He came with 4 different kinds of meters, because there's 4 kinds of electricity that can affect you. And my house was like, beep, 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 beep. I can feel like the Wi-Fi meter is like, it's sending waves into our body all day long. So if you have little guys, they're getting badly affected. Right now, 1 out of every 2 dogs is dying of cancer, and it's not just because of Monsanto. It's because of the Wi-Fi, because they don't have access to the outside. They don't have access to some of the things that, you know, most dogs can go into the ground and stay away from technology. A lot of the dogs are enclosed in an apartment 24/7, so they're very, very delicate. That's why little buddy wears protection. He has a little protection right here against the EMFs. And so basically what happened is we hired this EMF expert and everything in our house. We didn't even know our water heater, because we have a waterless tank. It was sending signals to the upstairs because it had a remote unit. So every 4 seconds, whoom, 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 it was sending signals. So my whole house was so foggy with electric smog. No wonder I was having massive amounts of headaches. And the journey that we had to go through to wire our house. Call the Wi-Fi company and saying, we don't want Wi-Fi, we want everything hardwired. Oh yeah, they thought I was crazy. There goes the crazy lady. But guess what? The crazy lady is gonna live till she's 99 or 130 because I'm taking care of myself and my babies. Because these little guys are super fragile. Oh baby, I know, I love you. So I share this with you guys with a lot of love. Here's 3 tips that you can implement immediately that will help you. Because again, we can't avoid it. It's technology. We live in this modern day and we also benefit from technology. Thank you, Tom. Love you guys. We gotta get together right after this whole thing is over. And so basically 3 things. Number 1, do not charge your telephone in your room where you sleep. Because the most important thing is recovery, because your body can bounce back. But if you're playing this channel 24/7 where everything, all the devices are talking to each other, everything's on Wi-Fi, we turn all our devices off at night. We charge our phone on airplane mode in the room next to us and we set the alarm really high. I know it's a little bit of a cost because, we don't have it right next to us, but trust me, your body needs to rest from all the antennas because your phone, when it wakes up, it goes, Mama! And it's trying to find the mother antenna, right? Which is somewhere, I think 2 miles from here. And if it doesn't hear anything, it goes, Mama! It goes louder until it finds the signal. So when you first turn on your phone in the mornings, turn it on and then don't touch it. There is something here legally that tells you in your cell phone that they recommend you do not touch your phone. I'll do another Facebook Live showing that in Dave's phone. I don't have my phone right now. This is just a cover. But it tells you do not touch this because that's what they have to do to protect themselves. They know that the waves are coming. The waves that are coming from your cell phone are the same exact waves that are coming from the microwave, except the ones in the microwave are contained. These ones are going directly to the cell phone towers. Okay, so if you live near a cell phone tower, if you have automatic meters, electric, gas, okay, thank you so much, Jolene, love you, girl. Little buddy's just, he is your little cutie. So I'm so passionate about this because I felt like, what is wrong with me? And I've had friends that have been having massive migraines and they didn't realize it was because of this. So put your phone on airplane mode, charge it in another room. Somebody told me the other day, I felt so bad because they were charging their phone under their pillow. So imagine you're putting your head right there, and it's been tested that if you put your phone near your ear, it starts warming up that whole area. And my sister, who used to work at Kaiser, she said that the number of people with ear tumors and brain tumors had increased so much since cell phone usage has been used. So number 1, charge your phone outside your bedroom and always on airplane mode. Number 2, electro devices. So if I have a light charged, or let's say if I have my computer charged downstairs, okay? If you're not using it, uncharge it. Because if you have it charged, it's running another 5 feet of electromagnetic energy. So it's running, and I'm sorry, it's not called electromagnetic energy. I don't remember the name. There's 4 types of energy that are being affected. So it goes 5 feet further from where you were at. Okay, 5 feet further. So if you can unplug anything that's not being used, lamps, microwaves, please try not to use a microwave. That's another Facebook Live, but it's really, really bad for you. So anything that you have around your house, I didn't think it made a difference, but when our electromagnetic frequency expert came, he showed us, if you have it plugged in, it generates another 5 feet of electricity that's bad for you. So if you're not using it, unplug it. Before we go to sleep, we go and unplug everything. And then the third tip is this, super, super easy. Turn off the Wi-Fi at night. Because the Wi-Fi is constantly sending energy. All night long, those waves are coming to your body. Okay, they're hitting up your little guys. And if you have babies, if you have kids, it's affecting them. Their brain is not fully developed yet. So turn off the Wi-Fi. A super easy way is if you have a Christmas light timer or a holiday light timer, put it on the Wi-Fi. That way the Wi-Fi will turn on at a certain time. It'll turn off at a certain time. Especially if you have somebody that's fragile of health, and if you have somebody that maybe needs a little bit of healing, turn off the Wi-Fi. It'll help them rest better, and it'll help them be better. The bonus tip I'm gonna share with you guys. Yes, little buddy. Hello, Miss Debbie. Little buddy, say hello, Miss Debbie. Say hi to big buddy. So the last tip I'll give you guys is Bluetooth is one of the worst things that we can use. And we're gonna prove it to you guys. We have some video where we tested the Bluetooth and the meter goes off like, wow, wow, wow. Sorry for all my crazy sounds, but Bluetooth is the worst. If I'm near Bluetooth, I can already tell somebody's on Bluetooth because I start getting headaches. And the EMF expert called me, you are the canary in the coal mines. You are noticing people before the masses start to notice, because I was given a gift or a curse of becoming so sensitive through my healing journey. And so I can feel things before other people can. So if you have iPads in the house, laptops that are connecting to Wi-Fi, put them on airplane mode if you're not using them, because that's just not necessary. I had a friend who had the little iPhone watch. He sent me a photo. It was burnt. The hair was burnt by the EMFs. Okay, so my friends, I invite you to challenge me on this. I invite you to do your own research, to search online. What kind of damage do EMFs have on the body? Because I want to learn. I'm growing with you. Join groups that are talking about 5G and the potential damage. There are scientists that are speaking up against 5G because that's more cell phone antennas. So the world is not ending. That's the good news. We can control it. We can do certain things so that we don't get affected. And the most important is protect your resting space. Protect your resting space. So we're gonna go over the tips. Number one was plug your cell phone to charge in a different room and always on airplane mode. Number two, unplug any devices that you are not using. And number three, can somebody remind me of what number three was? I got so excited over this. And I know that the bonus one was Bluetooth and getting away from Bluetooth. Go buy the speakers with wires, because Bluetooth, you are the antenna. The electricity is coming through your body. Okay, so somebody remind me what number three was. I've given so many tips and I love this. Oh, turning off the Wi-Fi. Thank you guys. You don't have to be smart to do this. You just have to be passionate. So turning off the Wi-Fi while you sleep will be great for your little guys, and will be great for your humans as well, especially if you have children. So I have a list of a few more tips that Dave and I made. I'm happy to give that to you guys. If anybody wants them, just comment below or message me and just say more tips, please, and I'll give you the link to Dave's blog. And I hope this information helped you. I'm also creating a group to notify people of these kinds of EMF protection, 5G information that is really not out there yet, but it will be. So I want to thank you guys so much. Thank you for the love. Hello, Miss Pam. Hi, Jenny. Hey, Chris. I love you guys. I do this with love. I just want people to have the information and protect themselves. So I hope you're having a phenomenal day, and I will talk to you. Thank you for the hearts. Mwah. Soon. Ciao, everyone.